Mexico is a fascinating destination for any visitor, and its relaxed and comfortable way of life lends itself to digital nomads that are looking for a good place to work. Don't forget to visit our website sunsetrentalsvallarta.com. And today we are going to tell you about the best cities for digital nomads in Mexico. Let's get started! Oaxaca City. Oaxaca City is a small city right in the middle of the southern state of Oaxaca. It is one of the country's most vibrant with diverse culture, traditions, and undeniably delicious food, and super affordable. Accommodations and Wi-Fi speeds are good enough to not have to worry about getting work done. There are a few highlight-rate co-working spaces as well. Oaxaca City is good for people who like smaller-sized cities and find places like New York and Mexico City too crowded. The city, the culture, and the natural beauty are all amazing, but the real highlight is Oaxaca's cuisine. The food here is incredible. You cannot walk a block without stumbling into someone selling tacos, elotes, marquesitas, or other Mexican treats. Oaxaca is very walkable. Staying at the main downtown part of the city will make everything easily accessible. You can go walking distance to great cafes, co-working spaces, restaurants, bar, and wherever else you like to work from. One major con is that it's pretty isolated. You have to fly to Mexico City first to get to or from Oaxaca City Airport. Choose Oaxaca if you are looking for a slow and steady piece of life, or if you love the art and museums, and of course if you are a foodie. Don't choose Oaxaca if you want to relax on the beach or if you like the big city lifestyle. Puerto Vallarta. Puerto Vallarta has a very unique and appealing mix of authentic local culture and resort town amenities. Puerto Vallarta has a large community of expats who have settled here over the years and recently become a popular place for remote workers. It is a big city on the Pacific coast of Mexico, and objectively it's very close to paradise with excellent weather year-round and beautiful beaches along the Pacific. The nomad scene is not very prominent yet. Most people are retired or on vacation. There are a few cafes and co-working spaces, but definitely less than other spots on the list. However, accommodations are usually super comfortable and have a stable and high-speed Wi-Fi. Cheap accommodation is also easy to find. We recommend staying in the areas known as the Romantic Zone or downtown, to get to know the city and all the charming by food. The nice thing about Puerto Vallarta is that despite being a large city, there are plenty of smaller, more low-key beach destinations nearby. That means during the week, you can have the infrastructure you need for work, while still being in the ocean. And on weekends, you can go out and discover the treasures surrounding Mexico's Pacific coast. Choose Puerto Vallarta if you love living in the city, but still enjoy the charming of a Mexican town, with a vibrant nightlife and close to the beach. Don't choose Puerto Vallarta if you have an issue with hills and cobblestone streets. Merida. The Yucatan Peninsula is best known for its stretch of beach along the Caribbean Sea, known to many as the Mayan Riviera. Merida boasts a vibrant culture scene, friendly locals, and epic archaeological sites easily visited on day trips. The weather here is always dry and hot. Summer temperatures can hit 40 degrees Celsius, but nervy cenotes are ideal for beating the heat. Merida is an excellent home base for working remotely, while still having plenty of things to explore. Merida becomes a popular place for expats due to its budget friendliness, beauty, and excellent location for adventure. Merida's Wi-Fi is on the faster side, but overall, if you need light-speed internet or work on huge video files, you might want to consider a portable Wi-Fi device. Choose Merida if you love the hot weather, Mayan ruins, and are not so concerned about high-speed internet. Don't choose Merida if you want a very active social life. There aren't many things to do in Merida, but the Yucatan Peninsula is beautiful and you can easily do short drives. San Miguel de Allende. In Guanajuato State is San Miguel de Allende. It's a gorgeous town with stone-faced streets and its pink tingle church that drowns the crowds. San Miguel de Allende has been popular with expats for a while, mostly retired people attracted by the vibrant art scene, stunning architecture, and easygoing pace of life. Also good infrastructure and charming town with not so hot or cold weather. So if you want to ease into living and working in Mexico, San Miguel de Allende might be the perfect bridge for you. It is known as one of the expat capitals of Mexico, and a go-to for people who prefer the mountains to the beaches. It is one of the most beautiful cities in Mexico and also one of the more expensive places to live, but nothing compared to the cost of living in the US. Also, you will hear as much English as in Tulum or Quintana Roo, so it could be a big positive, but you have to try harder if you want to learn the language. Choose San Miguel de Allende if you're looking for an expat community and charming town are not so much into beaches. Don't choose San Miguel de Allende if you hate cold winters, cobblestone streets, and if you want to experience the Mexican language. Each Mexican city has its own unique charm, and every region is very different. So it just depends on what you are looking for to experience Mexico. Have you stayed in any of these cities? Tell us all about your experience in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe and like this video. See you soon!